James Twin for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so let's talk about an American prospect. We can't just talk about guys overseas. We got to show some guys some love on American soil because there's a lot of talent here in the States. And all over this country, there's so much talent that doesn't get recognized or talked about. So I wanted to discuss a guy that recently just got on my radar. I never really heard of him until his last fight because he fought somebody that I know in Guero, Jose Luis Sanchez. And Jose Luis Sanchez, a tough gatekeeper. Been in there with like Xander Zayas, been in there with Eric Tudor, been in there with Adrian Granados, and he's upset some guys before. So he's not an easy guy to just go in there and beat. And in his last fight, and the guy we're talking about fought this guy in Jose Luis Sanchez's last fight. That guy is the underdog himself, the fighting pride of Chattanooga, Tennessee, Avious Griffin, 17-0, 16 knockouts, dynamite knockout welterweight puncher, 6 foot tall welterweight. Let's talk about him because he's an interesting prospect with an interesting story because he comes out of that Terence Crawford Bomac camp. Brian McIntyre, Bomac is his trainer, and he's went on record and already stated that he thinks that Avious Griffin will take over the spot that Terence Crawford has left in the division as the next kingpin of the welterweight division. So really bold claim there because we know Terence Crawford's a great fighter. He's one of the best, if not the best fighter in the world today. So those are big. That's a big claim to try to live up to. As far as this guy's story, from what I've gathered, he's had a very interesting life and a very interesting story. He was falsely accused of a murder that happened, I believe, in 2018. And he went to jail for a couple years. So basically, he turned pro. He won 4 fights. He gets accused for murder early in his career after he won his 4th professional fight. He goes to prison for like 2 years or jail, whatever, for 2 years. He gets released, according to him, on March 9th of 2019. So it's not easy as a fighter when you're a 4-0 prospect to lose time and get your momentum back, but he did. He has. He went to Vegas not long after that. He started sparring guys in Vegas and getting that elite work in the gym to see if he could really hang with the top guys in boxing. By all accounts, he's done well, which is why he's in the Crawford camp. And now he finds himself at 17-0 with 16 knockouts. So right now, as it stands, Avious Griffin, he's not signed to a major promoter. He's not with your Matchrooms. He's not with your Golden Boys. He's not with your any of those kind of promotional companies. But he's definitely good enough to be signed. I'll tell you that right now. He's definitely good enough to be signed because I watch a lot of these, smaller shows, and there's a lot of guys that I watch fight that suck compared to Avious Griffin. He could fight. He could definitely fight. He's got absolutely crazy punching power. He's got that wiry, when you have these fighters who are skinny, like these guys that look like they need a sandwich, like your Tommy Hearns, like your Rafael Espinosas, your Diego Corrales, those real skinny type fighters. Well, he's like one of those guys. Guys like that, fighters like that, have very thick bone density. So these guys, when they hit you, taking one punch from them ain't the same as taking a punch from somebody else who, very dense bones. And he throws punches with a lot of ferocity. So he touches you the wrong way, you're gonna feel it and you're gonna get hurt, which is why his record is 17-0 with 16 knockouts. Right now, he's not ranked in the top 15 of any sanctioning organization. I checked the WBC rankings because in the last fight against Jose Luis Sanchez, they fought for the WBC USA title, so it was like a regional belt. And he's ranked number 30 in the rankings. So you're looking at Avious Griffin, probably about 2 fights away. I would say he's 2 fights away. He's 2 more wins away from breaking into that top 15. And when you look at the welterweight division, it's in a state of influx right now. Jaron Ennis and Brian Norman have titles. Mario Barrios has a title. We're in that post-Crawford, post-Spence, post-Thurman era of the welterweight division. Post-Brook, post-Porter, that whole era. We're past that era. And so when you look at the guys that could maybe spearhead the next era, this is a guy that I think can emerge. And if he keeps touching these dudes with the kind of punching power he's got, you know, I think his rise to the welterweight division will be even quicker than I believe, because he has God-gifted punching power. I think for him, it's just all about continuing to work on his setups. You know, the things that you need when you're a taller fighter in the weight class. You know, setting up the right hand off a lead left hand probe. You know, just knowing your distance. I think knowing your distance and getting more experience, seeing more looks. These are the kind of things that he's gonna have to work on. But listen, I'll tell you right now, that last fight against Jose Luis Sanchez, that's a statement. You know, to go in there and knock him out. He's a very competent professional fighter, tough gatekeeper. Been in there with some of the top young fighters in boxing, taking them the distance, taking former world title or former, you know, guys like Granado's taking him the distance, gave him a tough fight, upset Eric Tudor, took his O. I think he might have taken Xander Zayas the distance too. So to knock him out, that shows what he's capable of, and that shows that, you know, he is a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. And I think he's someone that, if you didn't know who he is now, I would highly suggest everyone watching my videos who's a fan of my channel, who's a viewer of my channel, to go check him out, go watch him, because I do think this is someone in the next 12 to 18 months will get ranked in the top 15 and will start to become a factor in the welterweight division. So Avious, the underdog Griffin, the fighting pride of Chattanooga, Tennessee, he's on my radar now, and he's in the True School Sports video rotation. So I wish him the best with his career, and I'll be following him as things progress. But leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys click right over here.
Keep watching my boy BT put on the best interviews out here.